Welcome to another episode of Rural Nonesuch, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about booby traps. More specifically, 12 gauge alarm traps. This one took me all of about 30 minutes to make, and you can probably tell it's not very pretty, but it works. You've got a simple plunger with a spring inside, and you've got a shell holder on the top there. There is no shell support on the top of this, as you can see. Nothing to support the back of the shell. There's no really pressure on the back of the shell anyway. All the powder and stuff just blows out the sides, which we'll talk about in a bit. How these work is you put a screw through this hole here, screw them into a tree or something, and set them, and you have a tripwire running out, and someone walks by and it goes off and makes a noise, and you know someone's around that you might not want to be around. Let's go ahead and test these out. We've actually got some flares to shoot out of this, some 12 gauge fully loaded shells, and we're going to fill a 12 gauge shell fully with black powder and get a really big boom. So let's see how these things work. And just so you guys know, these are legal. You can actually find them several different places online, and they're pretty cheap actually. They're usually around, I don't know, 15 to 30 bucks each, I'm pretty sure. But that'll do, that'll hold it just fine. Let's go ahead and load it up and see what we can do. You're usually supposed to load these up with blanks, but they, I don't have any blanks, and they all make the same kind of noise. So let's go ahead and drop this pin in, and it'll be loaded. Okay, now we're ready to go. I'm using some braided spider wire. This is kind of camouflage, so it's better for something like this. But we're gonna go ahead and roll this out, probably about 30 yards away, and pull it. 3, 2, 1. Well, that was kind of surprising. They don't usually do this. They usually just blow out the sides, and that's it. Next, let's try a high brass load, and we should get a pretty good explosion. We're trying this high brass Remington load next. 3, 2, 1. Well, surprisingly, we got the same exact results. That's pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and try something a little different. Alright, since those two didn't work out, we went ahead and filled this one fully with black powder, and I stuck the wad back in, and we're going to blow this thing off. 3, 2, 1. That was more like it. We got a pretty good sized explosion. So now let's go ahead and try the flare out. The cool thing about these flares is that not only do you get the noise, you also get a flare, and you can point it straight up in the air, and you'll be able to see where the bang came from, or where your intruder came from, or whatever. I've got this one angled to the side so that we'll be able to see the flare flying out. 3, 2, 1. Alright, I've got the tripwire set up, and I'm going to walk through it just to show exactly how it looks when somebody sets off the alarm. So here we go. There's the water right there. Well, thank you a lot for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the 12 gauge alarm video. It was kind of cool to shoot. I've actually never done one of these before, so it was kind of neat to see them work. But yeah, really simple to build. I'm not going to show you how to build it, but they're very simple, like I said. So I just got a spring in there, the plunger, which is also the firing pin, and I actually used some shot cups to space it out in the inside of there so it hits center. But anyway, yeah, fun little build. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Hit. Hear it?